My name's Peter Evans, and I'm a trustee of Age UK Herefordshire Worcestershire, amongst other things.
So if you just sort of want to tell me about why you wanted to get involved with the COVID Tales project.
Because I'm a trustee of Age UK Herefordshire Worcestershire and learned about it through that. And having been involved in my working life in a similar sort of exercise to this from time to time, I know how hard it can be to find people who would contribute to the idea. So I thought, well, I have some stories, I might help. They may be of no use at all, but that's up to you. Well, I've always been a community-oriented person, and I know people where I live, and I'm involved in a number of charities and other exercises. So I was never going to be somebody sitting at home reading a book. And I also realised that I'm very fortunate. I am at the wrong end of the life cycle, but I don't have to go to work, I don't have a mortgage, I don't have young kids, the grandkids don't have to come to me all the time, I have a garden, but I just thought how awful and challenging the situation would be for a young family with perhaps 2 jobs in jeopardy, young kids in a 15th floor council flat, no garden. This last year must have been absolutely dreadful for them. And I recognise that I'm not in that position. So I wanted to try and help.
So what are the sort of things that you've been doing then?
Well, you can split it into 2 in a way. One is my local community project as such with one family. And also I've been, since April last year, an NHS volunteer responder, and that started with call and chat, went on to community responder, and now I'm a vaccination steward, all of which are voluntary. So I can tell you a little bit about each of those. Well, probably the most community-oriented one is an older couple up the road from where I live. I've known for many years, but he's very, well, both of them very poor on their feet. And I noticed him walking past, because I'm sitting here in my study, and I noticed and I thought, oh, Fred, how does he cope with his shopping? So I saw him on his way back, and I said, look, I'll do your shopping if you like on a Friday, when we do ours. And he said, oh, thank you, Peter. So it started off in April, I think, with a little list like that. And now it's absolutely automatic. The bag arrives on a Wednesday or Thursday. The list has gone to that. And I joke about when it started, a cauliflower. Now it's a medium-sized Cornish organic cauliflower. Everything is qualified now. And it's lovely, the fact that he just puts exactly what he wants. And I know because he can't carry it, he has a little trip on the bus in the midweek and he sees what the offers are in Morrison's, and I know the list reflects what's on offer this week. So it's really good. Because they were locked down for so long, I said, Fred, would you like a takeaway one night? Fish and chips, I'd love that. So I started that back in June. Every Friday, fish and chips for them now. And I now collect free-range eggs from the farm up the road for him. I've taken him to hospital 3 times for his appointments. And next month, when Severn Valley starts up, we're going out with them for their first day out since March last year for a day on the Severn Valley to give them some scenery to look at. The NHS responder side, I started that on call and chat, and that's very much about, they tell you, alert, phone Fred or Joanna or whatever, is in isolation and may need help. For the first few months, it was just a chat. Then it developed into the community response, which is shopping as well. And I've done, apart from grocery shopping, garden seed shopping, because the poor lady hasn't left her bungalow for 12 months and just wants something to grow in the garden and something to give her focus. So the shopping now is a key thing. I have a Zoom meeting with the football club friends and I was meeting them in the pub until the lockdown.
Yeah.
In the autumn.
Yeah.
2 of them, because I've done it, investigated, they're doing it as well.
Oh, brilliant.
So that's good news.
Yeah.
And to see the pleasure it brings people, and it's not all altruistic, it's pleasing to help people. So I get something from it too.